This K&N air intake system is designed to increase vehicle power and acceleration by reducing restriction in the intake path. The 57-1514-1 air intake has received a CARB EO number, and it is street legal in all 50 states. This air intake system fits 2005, 2006, and 2007 Chrysler 300C models with 5.7 or 6.1 liter Hemi engines, in addition to Dodge Magnum and Dodge Charger models identified on the K&N website or catalog. K&N power testing showed an estimated power gain of 21 horsepower at 5,216 RPM with this air intake installed on a 2005 Dodge Magnum with a 5.7 liter engine. Actual results will vary depending on the condition of the vehicle, mileage, weather, and other variables. With the air intake installed, we ran the vehicle on the dyno to test the sound comparison versus the stock intake. The intake kit includes components that have been designed or matched to the needs of these vehicles to produce a safe horsepower increase. Detailed installation instructions are included with this kit. The tools needed for this install are shown. First, turn the ignition off and disconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. For vehicles with an engine cover, lift up on the engine cover to loosen it from the mounts, then remove the cover from the vehicle. Unlock the red locking tab on the air temperature sensor electrical connection. Then depress the locking lever and pull apart the temperature sensor electrical connection. Loosen the hose clamp that secures the intake tube to the throttle body and pull the intake tube off of the throttle body. Disconnect the crankcase vent hose from the valve cover port. Loosen and remove the airbox mounting bolt. Lift the complete intake and air filter assembly to remove it from the vehicle. Install the twist bracket onto the core support using the hardware provided through the existing hole. Use the two fender washers provided to sandwich the core support, but do not completely tighten it this time. Attach the L bracket onto the heat shield with the provided hardware through the non-slotted hole in the bracket. Install the two pieces of edge trim onto the heat shield as shown. Be sure to leave a gap at the bracket mounting locations. Attach the heat shield assembly into the vehicle and secure to the bracket installed in Step 8. Then secure the L bracket with the factory bolt removed in Step 6 to the airbox mounting location. Next, assemble the tube mounting bracket and saddle clamp as shown with the provided hardware. Using the provided spacer, install the tube mounting bracket assembly onto the engine. Install the silicone hose onto the throttle body and secure with the provided hose clamp. Remove the air temperature sensor from the factory intake tube. Fit the provided grommet into the K&N intake tube. Install the factory air temperature sensor into the grommet that was just installed. Attach the K&N intake tube into the throttle body and onto the saddle clamp, then secure with the hose clamps provided. Next, connect the provided crankcase vent hose onto the vent port on the valve cover. Then install the vent hose onto the K&N intake tube. Attach the filter adapter into the air filter and secure with the provided hose clamp. Install the silicone hose onto the air filter assembly and secure with the provided hose clamp. Then fit the air filter assembly onto the K&N intake tube and secure with the provided hose clamp. Reconnect the air temperature sensor electrical connection. Reinstall the engine cover removed in Step 2 if applicable. Next, reconnect the vehicle's negative battery cable. Double check to make sure everything is tight and properly positioned before starting the vehicle. The included CARB exemption sticker must be visible under the hood so that an emissions inspector can see it when the vehicle is required to be tested for emissions. It will be necessary for all K&N high-flow air intake systems to be checked periodically for realignment, clearance, and tightening of all connections. Failure to follow the above instructions or proper maintenance may void warranty. For more product information, go to knfilters.com. K&N makes products for nearly every vehicle on the road. The K&N website allows you to search products by vehicle or dimension, download installation instructions, view dyno charts showing typical horsepower gains for this product, and view product details. For information on where to buy K&N products, go to knfilters.com.